This is how a fake boob prank in 7th grade taught me the most important lesson about being an influencer. Let me paint the picture for you as well as I would later be painting fake nipples. 7th grade, 2 sleepovers, all the girls at one house. Across town, all the boys that we have crushes on at another house also having a sleepover. The 2 houses were texting back and forth, we're flirting, we're being silly, and eventually someone in the girls group says, let's send them a picture. So we pull out this Victoria's Secret catalog and we take a picture, crop the heads off, and we send it to the boys. Immediately they're like, that's not you guys, which was so incredibly offensive to us because in our, 13-year-old, 12-year-old heads, we absolutely looked like those Victoria's Secret models. But then the boys say, send us a real photo. And this is when my inner artist wakes up. I grab some eyeliner, eyeshadow, lipstick, whatever, and my friend, we're gonna use fake names, we'll call her Sally, lends me her knees as a canvas. And I paint onto them with this makeup some extremely realistic 3D nipples. And we figure out if we have another girl kind of stand over her and squish her knees together, and I take the photo at just the right angle, it really looks like boobs. We're very pleased with ourselves. We send the photo off to the boys. I'm on the phone with one of them when they get the picture. I hear just in the background, dude, boobs, and then running. I literally think he dropped the phone. We find this hilarious, but immediately they say, well, we know that it's either Chelsea or this other girl. Well, the other girl immediately denies it. So I have 2 choices. I can either ride this out for a couple days because it's a funny prank, or I can tell them the truth. So obviously I decide to ride it out. A few days later, we're hanging out with the boys and they're looking at me with like reverence, awe. I don't know. I find it really funny. So I tell them, I show them the behind the scenes. This was knees, this was not boobs, and they weren't even my knees, they were someone else's knees. And they were really upset, which surprised me. I thought they would laugh and think that that was funny. And I was talking to one of them and I was like, why is this upsetting to you? You could just Google boobs and see a million boobs, like, And he said something that I will never forget. He said, I didn't want to see any boobs. I wanted to see your boobs. What a romantic. But it taught me a lesson about being online, that there's never too much of a good thing because it's not yours. There could be other lifestyle influencers, other advice giving influencers, but only you have the power to post your metaphorical boobs on the internet. And this lesson, I think, is important because sometimes we see niches and we think that's oversaturated. I have nothing to add, but it's not about being new. It's about being you.